This is actually game number 1. Strawhat versus Jake13.
And I'm gonna tag out. You solo Dolo. I'm gonna find you a replacement.
I think Brentos.
Brentos? I'm gonna look around.
Is supposed to come through.
Later stream. I think Brentos wanted on. Oh yeah, where is he? He had to go home. He's running tomorrow. You got him sick. I can't believe you got Brentos sick. Hello.
Hello.
How have these sets been going over here?
They've been absolutely fantastic. Right back.
You've been enjoying commentating these?
Yeah, it's been good times. It's been good times. Right back into the swing of things. So Strawhat, hidden boss.
Oh, I mean, hidden or not so hidden. If you're from Houston, you know about him. If you're not from Houston, you don't.
Yeah.
So, hidden to everybody else, but we all know. We all know. Jake just figured out right there.
He figured it out. I think that knee sent the message loud and clear.
Yeah. So, you know, Strawhat making it into the top 5, guaranteed here. You know, solidifying his name, hopefully, to everybody else in Texas who's watching. This is my boy. Actually, sponsor him.
Oh,
yeah.
You're Dojo.
I'm Dojo.
You're the Dojo.
I am Dojo Sourdough. I own the place, so I sponsor this dude. And Jake's just a homie, right? Actually, SU. I'm part of SU too. I sponsor both of these guys. I don't even know what to say anymore.
It means that whoever wins, it's just right back in your pocket, no matter what.
Right. It's all good for me.
Yeah. You put your chips on red and black.
Right.
No problem.
All I really care about is just seeing good sets.
And we're seeing a great set so far between these two players. It's gone back and forth, but the thing that's been constant is that Jake13 has been maintaining this lead. But
yeah,
with this grab, things can definitely change off stage, but going to be missing with the bear, and that's going to give Jake an opportunity. And I love the way that he used that bear to stuff out the encroaching Raptor boost.
He had a nice spot dodge right after as well, because Strawhat was definitely going to come in with a grab as soon as possible. Jake getting out of the way of that, and stick meteor cancel, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably frame perfect, because I imagine any later and he would not have made it. All right, Jake. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. So these guys have played at a couple Dojo weeklies, and usually it doesn't look that pretty for Strawhat. It's pretty devastating. So either we want to see Jake put on a show, or we want to see Strawhat bring it in close. You know, those are the two things. When you get players that can be close or can be a blowout, you want to see one or the other.
Yeah.
So starting into game 2, it is
Dreamland.
Dreamland.
Yeah, and this is going to give Falcon, I think, a decent space to maneuver, but at the same time, it also gives that laser so much more coverage from a horizontal standpoint. Absolutely.
The laser runaway strategy for Falco becomes much more apparent on this stage. You know, if you take him to Yoshi's, he might laser some, might try to control some stage, but it's not nearly as like, I can't even get close to him anymore.
Yeah, it's a yin and yang, I guess, about having this much stage space for Falcon in this matchup.
Right. You're saying, you know, I get more room to try and be tricky, but you get more room to just stay away from my trickiness. You know, so it's a tough back and forth there. A lot of it, I think, is just, you know, preference, comfortability. Once you get to this high of level, stage counter picking is less about the actual stage helping one character more than the other, and more about it helping you as a player.
Right. I can definitely see that. Oh, that low angled F tilt was so sweet. Super clean from Strawhat at the end there.
Yeah. All right, Jake throwing out a couple whiffed moves, getting dared for it, but nothing else. So, you know, he's fine with that. There.
Wow.
That's what he wants.
Yeah, and it's really that fast.
Yeah. A couple grabs, they tech away. Finally, oh, you're at the ledge. Grab, forward throw. I'm turning around. I'm going to cover you with a back air. Wait for it. And SDing, though, right after.
And that's it.
But then 30%. That was
It's so weird.
Like 50% and then 30% that he was able to kill Falco.
I will say, even though, you know, it's what we could expect, it's so weird to see Falcon be so on point off stage. And those off stage conversions combined with that beautiful sequence at the end on stage. Man, Strawhat certainly brought that back. Let's watch that one more time. That low angle left tilt, man, that's where it all started, right?
Yeah, right there. After that, it was just stock after stock after stock, sick edge guard after edge guard, double knee.
Whew. Whew.
Those stocks is exactly why Gatsu says that this is actually even. Gatsu believes this is an even matchup because Falcon actually can gimp Falco pretty hard. Strong back airs and up airs. You know, he doesn't get that much distance on his recovery when compared to Fox.
And even on stage, you can just down throw tech chase Falco to death if you're on that 20 GX level.
Yeah.
The Strawhat definitely reminds me
tech
of
there.
You know, when I look at Strawhat as a Falcon, I think he's less on the Gatsu side, maybe a little bit more on the Dark Rain sort of the spectrum.
He does the tech chases, but he also throws in some of the reads. But it's never like super insane reads. It's like that.
Right there.
Like,
what is my opponent logically going to be doing here?
Right.
They're down. You know, they basically have one tech option. I'm going to cover that. And if I miss, then they're still in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. It's he definitely pulls in a nice balance of the two, which I think is the true showing of what can be what gets Falcon far. Like, Wizzy obviously has shown that he's pretty much the best Falcon right now, and he does the full optimal tech chase, this and that. But I feel if Wizzy were to add some of those more hard reads, like, if I get this, you are dead now, I feel personally it would up his game.
It's like a less steps, right?
Right.
Less chances of you making a mistake.
True. And I mean, I guess if you're Wizrobe and you're saying, but I'm not going to make that mistake.
Then why does it matter?
Yeah, exactly.
And now you mentioned that Jake usually comes out on top whenever they play?
Right now, Strawhat is looking strong, though.
Yeah, he's looking very intimidating.
That stomp to elbow, the elbow of hate, as I like to call it. He just probably tech flub probably was supposed to be a knee, but like that's fine, you know. That elbow's gonna kill.
And Jake actually taking a page out of Strawhat's book with that low angle deft tilt.
Yeah, I mean, the daft. That's the that's what it's actually. You call short hop, fastball, L cancel, shuffling. Well, those low angled forward tilts is called a daft.
Down angled forward tilt.
Yeah, and it's just good against like so many recoveries.
Oh yeah, especially against Falcon.
Incredible. Fox or Falco trying to side B onto stage, boom, just stanky leg them. They're done. And
Strawhat there was, I think, looking for the wall jump at that particular venue.
Strawhat was just looking to get away from Jake, really. Jake was on top of him there.
Well, now Strawhat seems to be on top of Jake. Jake in the corner.
So back and forth.
Bad spot. Great tech, though, and an even better angle afterwards.
Yeah.
Jake right back on stage and right back on the offensive.
This is so back and forth right now.
And for it to end that way, I guess Strawhat thought he had a jump, and
either
it must have been.
he had it or was just actually still in tumble.
Yeah, was he still in tumble, or?
I mean, he was falling. You know, sometimes you look like you're in tumble, but you're able to jump, and then other times you're actually just falling. You know, Melee's weird like that.
Melee is weird like that. So this is, I believe, game 3. Jake.
Game 4.
Sorry, game 4. Yeah.
Game 4.
Yeah, Jake right now on set point.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what, even though Strawhat lost that last game, he was looking pretty fierce.
Yeah, it was definitely within the realm of possibility for him to take it. And Jake just saying, like, I don't go down that easy, especially with the tech. And then the angle back to ledge, like, you don't get rid of him that easy.
Oh.
Right, that knee was to try and call out if Jake did try to go for him immediately, but Jake was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, maybe it was. Do you think it was maybe trying to cover something like a shine stall to around bear? off the ledge or something?
Any aerial that comes out, if that knee is out and it's placed well, is going to hit him and make him safe.
Right.
Right? But Jake just stayed a little on stage and said, yeah, fine, do that. I'll wait and then dare you when you have to up B.
We've been seeing some great conversions off stage from Strawhat so far. I want to see that same level of proficiency on stage as well.
Yeah.
I think it's one of his keys whenever we're going into this fourth match on whether or not he's going to be taking the set.
One thing I want to be looking for if this goes to Game 5 or anything, as well as through the rest of this game, if Strawhat can get his power shields going. He actually has practiced those pretty extensively, and his power shield game is definitely not to be toyed with. So if he can get those going, that can also just flip a switch on how this matchup is going.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of them from him in this set, but not all that many that have led into some positive conversions.
Right.
And playing a character who's so fast like Falcon.
Oh, I love the up tilts. At those kind of percents, like shining Falcon doesn't lead to as great as a conversion as an up tilt does. So he started up tilting him at about 50 or 60. If you shine them at that percent, they go a little far and might be able to like up air and get out of it maybe. It's just easier if you up tilt. So Jake bringing it down to Strawhat's last stock and getting thrown and just teching and then shining immediately. Yeah,
there's just no real breathing room from Strawhat at this point. Jake is all over him, and I think the F smash is going to do it. The fist bump comes out. 3-1 has been the story for Jake13 in this loser's bracket.
Yeah, almost 3-1 everywhere.
I think pretty much every single match in this top 8 for him has been that 3-1.
Yeah.